A city of tiled facades, cobblestone streets, steep hills, stunning viewpoints, and shots of Ginginia in a chocolate cup. Today, we're in a city that's full of character at every corner. We're talking Pastel de Nata breaks, Miraduros with insane views, wandering through Alfama Street, spotting the famous iconic yellow trams, and finding some really good food and local drinks along the way. We're diving into some of the best things to do here and sharing tips along the way. Welcome to Lisbon. I am Manini Ramdas and this is my channel, and come explore the city with me. Let's go. Alfama is one of Lisbon's oldest neighborhoods and a must-see. This area is famous for its narrow winding lanes, colorful houses, and deep connection to fado music. It's the kind of place where you don't want to follow a map. You just walk, get lost, and discover little viewpoints and cafes around every corner. Honestly, every street here feels like a postcard. This cathedral is the oldest church in Lisbon. It dates back to the 11th century with constructions completed around the 13th century. You can really feel the history here with a mix of Romanesque and Gothic elements shaped over centuries. It's not overly grand but rather just authentic and atmospheric. Perched above the city, São Jorge Castle offers panoramic view over Lisbon's rooftops and the Tagus River. Parts of this castle date back to medieval times and the views from the top are some of the best in Lisbon. Next, also known as Praça Dom Pedro IV Rocio, is Lisbon's central square, lively and photogenic. Officially known as Praça Dom Pedro IV, it's a central hub for Lisbon with beautiful weave-patterned cobblestones, historic cafes, and lively atmosphere. There's always street performers, locals, and tourists mingling here, which makes it perfect for just soaking up the city's energy. It's a great spot for photos and a quick coffee break. Next, you can visit the Praça de Comércio. This famous riverside square opens up to the Tagus River and historically Lisbon's getaway for ships arriving from around the world. Today, it's just a beautiful open space to walk around, take photos, and soak in the atmosphere. Next, you can ride the iconic trams. No visit to Lisbon is complete without hopping on one of these iconic yellow trams. Tram 28 is famous for its scenic route. Riding is an experience in itself. The tram rattles through narrow streets, past colorful houses, and you can watch life in Lisbon unfold outside the windows. Even if you're not catching a train, Lisbon's Central Station is worth a visit. Its beautiful architecture, tiled facades, and busy atmosphere makes it a city's landmark and a great photo opportunity. Next, you can also visit some of the Miraduros, which also referred to as viewpoints. Lisbon is built on hills, which means viewpoints are everywhere. Some favorites include Miraduro de São Pedro de Alcântara. This is one of Lisbon's famous viewpoints, offers a perfect panoramic view of the city with São Jorge Castle on one side and terracotta rooftops stretching towards the river. The small garden and the streets make it perfect for photos or just a quiet moment to enjoy the cityscape. Another lovely hilltop spot is sunset at Jardim Julio de Castilho, perfect for sunset with a calm, relaxed vibe over the city and the Tagus River in the distance. It was pure magic, a calm, golden moment in an otherwise bustling day. One of the most famous viewpoints is the Elevador do Santa Justa. It's a cast iron elevator with filigree details built in the 1902 to connect lower streets with Carmo Square. On busy days, you'll see huge queue for the panoramic platform. A lot of videos mention a shortcut entrance by taking another lift nearby, but that access is now closed. So here's a better idea. Just a few steps away is a restaurant called the Divine Comedy. We booked a table around sunset, ordered some wine and food and enjoyed the same views, but in a calm and relaxed settings. Instead of standing in the line, we watched the sunset over Lisbon from our table, which honestly felt like a much better experience. These were the famous sightseeing spots you must see. Now, let's move on to the recommendations for food and places to eat. Number 1. For a simple and satisfying lunch, try a local Italian spot called the Margherita. Our favorite was a mozzarella, pistachio, and ham pizza paired with fresh lemonade, perfect for a hot day. For dinner, Lisbon has some incredible dinner spots with atmosphere. The Jam Club is great for live music, cozy vibes, and tasty dishes like bacalhau or burgers. It's perfect for combining food and local culture. Lisbon comes alive in the evening, wandering through the streets, stop at viewpoints, enjoy street music, and try ginginia shots in a chocolate cup. And that's a snapshot of what Lisbon has to offer, from historic streets and stunning viewpoints to lively squares, iconic trams, and unforgettable food experiences. Whether you're here for a day or for a few, there's always something magical around every corner. Take your time, explore and soak in the energy, the colors, and the sunsets of this incredible city. Lisbon truly has a way of staying with you for long after you leave. If you've enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you until the next.